What's going on, guys? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to what Americans think about the UK and British people. This is from Good Thinking TV, and this video was released in 2019. Now, looking back to 2019, guys, our King Donald Trump was still in office at the time, and aside from the global pandemic happening the year after that, things were just as crazy as they are now. Like, everyone thinks that the world is going downhill. I feel like we were already there in certain ways, especially politically. So let's get right. I'm not saying it's not worse now, but we've just been going through a spin cycle for the past decade or so. I don't know. Basically, since I was alive, it's just been chaos in this world since I was born. So let's get right into this. Consider joining the Patreon, first link in description, for full reactions to British TV shows and movies. We just started a new show over there called Porridge, which, listen, I've watched the first episode already, have already fallen in love with it. It's such a good show. Can't go wrong with Ronnie Barker. We've done quite a few of the two Ronnie's reactions on here, especially in the earlier stages of my channel. But yeah, let's get right into this and see what Americans think about British people. We might have some good answers, might have some awful answers. We'll have to be the judge. Here we go.
What's your opinion of the UK? What comes to your mind when I say United Kingdom?
Right now I think of Brexit and just lots of political chaos and you guys trying to decide what you want to do with immigrants and your economy and all that.
They're waking up. Things are going to happen. And
Okay. Someone's paying attention. I like that. And this was actually right before Brexit as well, which I just said the B word. Sorry, guys.
They're waking up. Things are going to happen. And
Does bro, he has a Tito's shooter in his hand?
they're going to exit Euro.
Okay.
That's my deal.
What do you mean waking up?
Well, they're kind of adjusting to the idea that they're owned before, but now that they're after freedom, and we're just seeing them progress and try to exit the UK. Okay. Theresa May? Not a good thing. Just my deal.
Okay.
London.
Okay, he misspoke. I know he meant exit the EU. He said exit the UK. I don't know how they're going to exit the UK. But I don't know about waking up. Like, bro, what do you... This is what I would expect this guy to say, though. I'm going to be honest. Cigar in hand. This video has to be recorded in Florida. There's no way it's not Florida.
Not a good thing. Just my deal.
Okay.
London.
I don't know.
Yeah, London. Like
Yeah.
tea.
Yeah. Okay.
Biscuits.
Harry Styles. One Direction.
England, European, you know, across the ocean there, across the pond.
What comes to your
London, tea, biscuits, Harry Styles. Yo. Okay, they're across the ocean. Like, you really know nothing about the UK if you're saying that. Like, really know nothing, dude. Come on, bro.
Across the ocean there, across the pond.
What comes to your mind when I say the UK?
United Kingdom, Brexit, Queen. Yeah.
Have you been?
Not in that order. Yeah, I've been there many times.
Well, I was just reading about how London and its poverty, but there's a lot of, like, there's this one restaurant, and it's like you pay what you want. Like, there's a lot of these pop-up places because a lot of people are struggling.
Oh, I love the UK. I have a lot of friends over there.
We have those in the United States as well, especially in New York City, I believe.
Oh, I love the UK. I have a lot of friends over there.
What do you think of when I say the UK? What comes to your mind?
Soccer,
Yeah.
the United Kingdom.
Anything else?
No.
No.
I think it's...
Bro. Like, the funny thing is, guys, before I started this channel and everything, I'm not saying I would have given one of these answers, but I definitely did not know much about the UK. But now that I'm here, I feel like, I'm not saying I'm on your guys' level, but when I'm watching a video like this, I can see how easily frustrated y'all would get. Because it's just so obvious that some of these people know absolutely nothing. Like, it's okay to not know about a place, but I'm saying, like, not even a basic, like, elementary fundamental understanding of the UK.
It's a very organized country with very rich history. I love the buildings. I really love the castles they have over there.
Okay.
That's like my favorite things. And I didn't really explore too much, but I've been to London and Northampton only.
What comes to my mind is a country that's so...
I think that might be the best answer so far. The lady before this guy.
Comes to my mind is a country that's always been an ally of the United States of America and the country that really started our nation, essentially.
Yes.
What's your opinion of United Kingdom? What comes to your mind when I say that?
Soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer, the Big Ben, English hospitality.
You think they're more friendly over there?
I think they are, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I think you guys are quite friendly.
No, I had a chance to visit UK back in late 70s, early 80s. My father was in a service, so we lived in Germany. I went to the UK, and I found the people are very, very friendly.
Yeah.
Yes, and a myth about bad food in England, that's a myth.
Yeah.
No, I do enjoy the food there as well. Yes.
I would love to.
Okay. Listen, guys, we can't get... I say soccer, too. So we can't get mad about Americans saying soccer instead of football. It's very incorrect, but you have to realize that in this country, nobody says football. So it just doesn't make sense, and no one's going to be able to switch it up for that. So at first, when I hear the soccer, it's just like cringe, bro, because I say that too. It's just like, that's the main thing, and you're not even saying it right. And then, but no, this guy actually surprised me here. The food myth, okay, I like that. Was England or Britain a friendly place in the 70s and 80s? More friendly than now? Let me know in the comments, guys, for those of you who were around at the time.
I would love to visit. I would love to go there and have their English tea, and I would understand the language. I don't need to learn a new language.
That's a good point.
I love the accent.
You heard what about the UK?
That people are having depression. Is this true?
Yeah. Well, the weather doesn't help. we don't have any sun, but I mean, it's becoming like America. Everybody's very isolated. You know, that brings on depression and stuff. So.
Yeah, I think that could be all around if people allow it to, the technology to take over. You know.
And you don't get involved with your community and stuff like that.
Yes. As you were just talking about.
Okay, she was kind of spitting facts at the end there. That is really the biggest problem, though, guys. It really is. We're just so isolated. Some people would rather just sit on their phone in a room alone than go outside. It's easier to do that nowadays. It's so much effort to coordinate and see people rather than just be online, which is a true tragedy, and I hope we turn it around. We need to make some efforts to turn that around.
Like that.
Yes. As you were just talking about immigration, there's a lot of communities for support.
Out of the country. It seemed an interesting place to visit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is your opinion of the UK? What comes to your mind when I say that?
Oh, I think about my visit to the UK when I spent about a week in London. Yeah, I had a great time. Yeah, the only thing is, it was exciting. Yeah, I had a good time. People were friendly toward me. I didn't experience any negative vibes or anything when I was there. Again, I was there for a short period of time, but as a tourist, my husband and I, but the experience was good. Yeah. It was expensive. Yeah, very expensive for my cheeseburger, but it was good. And when I think of the UK, I always think of the royal family, of course, and I'm always excited to read new things about them.
How about you guys? What do you
She's definitely buying the tabloids in the grocery store. Yeah, but I really wish more Americans would get out of London when they visit the UK, guys. That's probably one of my... Listen, I understand it's easy. That's where you fly into for the most part. But you cannot say you've been to the UK if you just went to London, like, and you got a cheeseburger. Like, bro, that is not a... That's not a visit. That does not count in my eyes. So, hopefully more people will start to get out of London, because it's just not representative of the UK as a whole, or even England as a whole, or even the South as a whole. I mean, in some ways, yeah, but there's just so many better places to visit. Not that London's the worst place, but I think I definitely have favorites over London, and I think London's a must visit, of course, but if you group that with other places as well, it would just make for a better experience for so many people.
Of course, and I'm always excited to read new things about them.
How about you guys? What do you think?
I think it would be pretty to visit.
Yeah?
Yeah. People have accents.
Yeah, that's true. Is his head...
Yo, nobody can get mad at these little girls for saying that. People have accents. Wow. That is that's some groundbreaking stuff right there. when people are saying I like their accents, which accent do you like? Because it's not just one accent, which is another thing that I think Americans need to understand. There's not just one accent, bro. There's too many accents. I still can't get my head wrapped around all of them.
Is his head in shot? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why I wanted his hat turned around.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
No, I don't want to bias this thing, you know.
Are we in shot?
Oh wait, no. Do I have my lipstick on?
Oh, you're fine. You look good. The sun's on you, so if you want to come in just a little bit, the sun is on you, so it'll give you a nice.
Okay. Very nice video. Let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments. Listen, some Americans, we definitely, there's ignorance runs rampant in this country, but at the same time, there are a good amount of Americans who know a little bit about the UK and British people, and some that know a lot as well. So there was some really good answers in here and some not so good answers. It's a mixed bag. But the fact that, I think the craziest part is the fact that that level of ignorance can even exist in this country just says so much about us and our education system, and just the fact that you don't have to know these things to get by in the United States. You really don't. And think about this. This is about the UK, our closest cousin, our brother, essentially. Imagine if you go, okay, let's go across the North Sea into Netherlands. Let's go into Germany. Let's stretch even further into Europe. The knowledge will spread thinner and thinner the further away from the United States you get. So, oh well, we can only hope that we'll learn more and more, especially with the internet, though. There's no excuses anymore. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Hit the like button, hit subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.